So today is day zero for me of trying this new sobriety lifestyle. Done it before, didn't really work out for me. I would eventually just kind of lean on something. I don't know if that's like a human thing or if that's like a problem thing. Eventually, there would be some sort of like maladaptive trait or thing that I picked up. When I stopped drinking, I would start smoking. And when I would stop smoking, I would start drinking. And through all of this, my relationship with like social media and other things was kind of on the rocks too. So I'm going to try all of them. Like no YouTube on my phone, no doom scrolling, no drinking, no smoking. I'm going to keep caffeine on because that one's pretty socially normalized. And also, I need it some days. Like I kind of have a dependency that we'll address that when the time comes. But for other things, I think I'm going to try none of it for a little while. I'm also about to go through a massive transition of like moving across the country. Or I hope that I am about to go through that transition if everything goes well, of course. And I want to be present in that. I don't really want to distract myself from it. I want to get as much out of that as I can. It's also going to take a lot of focus once I get there to get a job lined up, get an apartment, whichever else I need to do. It's scary. And I think maybe I've been escaping some of that terror or fear or whatever label you want to put on my avoidance or the reason for my avoidance with drinking and with, yeah, mostly drinking right now. And it's funny when you're leaning on those things, you kind of relabel them to yourself so that it doesn't sound as bad. I've heard other people did this in the context of addiction. I don't think I'm addicted to anything. I think I definitely don't like my own thoughts sometimes, but I wouldn't say that it's an addiction to any one substance. It's more of just an avoidance pattern that I recognize in myself. The reality is, and I've heard this before, and I don't think I've really realized it like across my lifespan or in big ways to where I've like quit these things before, but like it's that whole thing of I'm kind of talking around the point here, but it's that whole idea of if you have a bad feeling, if you just sit with the bad feeling, eventually it will go away. It does go away. It goes away so quickly. At least for me, like my mind drifts and then I'm thinking about something else. And then I come back to that thought I originally had and I have this new perspective and I can kind of twist it on its head. This morning I was spiraling out of control, thinking about like, God, I want to do this move. I want to make it happen. And fuck, I don't even have like, I'm going out next week. I'm moving to Seattle. I'm going out next week to like get a vibe check on the place or like I think the original idea was to see if I could find an apartment or a job. I haven't done any apartment or job research at all. I've been putting that off. I've been scared of it. And I felt really down on myself about that this morning. I had a friend yesterday ask me like what the point of what I'm actually going to be doing each day next week, and I don't fucking know was my answer. I don't know. I'm just gonna check it out. I don't know. I've been living so avoidant. I'm just not planning anything. I just haven't been planning anything for a while. I People would ask me to make plans, and I'd be like, well, I don't know my schedule for next week, but I would know my schedule for next week. I just wouldn't want to schedule anything for the next week. I've never been that organized to plan things a week ahead, unless they're like really, really important things, like maybe a birthday or something. That's the other thing, though. It was my birthday last week, and I didn't even really do anything for it. I mean, I went to this skate event, and I kind of told myself that was for my birthday, but I would have done that anyway, even if it wasn't for my birthday. I guess I don't like placing these expectations on things because whenever I do place expectations on like a certain event or certain plans, it kind of falls short. So maybe the way I've been addressing it is kind of hijacking it before it can get to a place of expectation because you can't expect anything or anticipate anything if you don't plan, if you don't like have that thing on the calendar. And so I've just been minimizing the anticipation and like the letdown by just not anticipating in the first place. Just, yeah, that's not great. But hopefully now things will move in a better direction. Because the thing is, it's not necessarily bad to be present focused. I think that that's like a good thing. It's like a strength, if anything. It's bad when you're present focused and you let yourself fall to your own sort of faults. I don't know. Like when I'm at work and then I'm off work and I'm tired and oh, my friend's sitting at the bar. So I just have a drink and then I'm there till like midnight or 2 in the morning. And then I wake up and I feel like shit. And so the first part of my day is kind of fucked up. And then I go into work and the first part of the day is fucked up. So I'm not in a great mood. And I go and I do it all again. I want to break out of that. I need to break the loop. I want to start iterating on things. I want to start building towards something. And I think you can build towards something while still holding on to that presence. This is way longer than a minute. I used a bunch of filler words, but something I've been thinking about. And it's something that I don't really want to tell anyone directly, at least not in a format where they can't hit pause and walk away if they're bored. Thanks for watching it, though, I guess.